We're one of very few independent water companies left. We have these large conglomerates that are buying up water sources and they're vaulting them. So what does that look like? December 7th, 2020, water is a commodity and it's being traded on the NASDAQ.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's something to look at. Goldman Sachs in 2018 said that water will be the new petroleum. That's very scary too, right? So there's obviously something that they see and they know, and we're always the last to find out.
So this is it's a water story, but this is like a gold mine.
Yeah,
So you're opposed to selling?
I am not going to sell. Like, I want to move and change this narrative that we don't own anything. If there is water is so scarce. We saw what happened in Flint, right? We saw what happened even New Mexico. We see what happened in Africa, in Northern Africa, all parts of Africa. So again, I was telling you before that the largest part of the clean water source goes to our agriculture, 70%. I have been approached by these larger companies, like Saratoga Water was bought up by, I want to say, Pepsi a few years ago. So we're one of very few. And like my goal is to stay an independent minority water source, because we see what our future, well, not even our future, we've seen what history has shown us. We're at the bottom of the totem pole. We saw that in Flint. We see I bring up Flint because water is there, but it was the infrastructure, which is another issue. America's infrastructure when it comes to water is over 100 years old. Right? And they say there's $5 trillion to upgrade that. We're never, ever, ever going to be in a good space if we're relying on them to provide us with something as natural as water, not even as natural, as essential as water.
I'm thinking to myself, right? They give it to me they didn't give it to me. I got it for 1.5.
Yep.
Millions getting offered within 4 months. That's not typical.
Less.
Less than 4 months.
Yep. Upwards of 20.
Million.
Upwards of 20.
Better person than me. Got my 20 million.
All right, y'all. Good luck with the water, y'all. I'm out of here.
Alicia has been earned.
That's
You guys are horrible.
Save yourself.
I honestly feel like God has made me a servant of water.
If you want to see more of this clip, head to our YouTube, Spotify, or Apple channels to check out the full episode.